So the chords that you would write out in all their positions, you would start on the D, that'd be your one chord, and then you would go up one line or space at a time until you got to the high one chord. And then here is the A major. Sorry, I'm trying not to shake the camera a whole lot. So that, because we're in bass clef, that's the A. So you'd start there, you'd build, you go up one step at a time. And I know you said you were confused because the tonic is supposed to be the starting note. That's not totally correct. The tonic we call the home note. It doesn't always start there though. Sometimes it starts below, like in our sight reading exercises. Sometimes though the tonic might be, we might be in the key of F. We might start on the low so, do, stuff like that. So here, even though the A is the tonic, just like on the piano, there's notes below it. There's notes below it. So what we do to know what Roman numerals those are is we say, okay, so this one is, so that's E, so this is a D. So if I go over here, this D is a 4, so this D also has to be a 4. So we can write that in. This is on the line, so that's an E. Okay, well our other E is here, and that's a 5. So we'll write that in, so that's got to be a 5 too. And here we have F sharp, because it's in the key signature. Well, our other F sharp is a 6, so that has to be a 6. And if you notice the pattern, it's going 4, 5, 6, so this one must be 7. And then we're back to 1. So all this is doing here, when they start to scatter it out like this, how they did in your book, is I would try to write these out and maybe even write the scale and maybe a couple below the scale to help you out. Because here, we're in A major, and I just made this up, this isn't in your book. So we start on an F sharp. Well, up here, let's see, that's the first space. That's the first space, so this is going to be the 6. Okay? And here, it starts below the staff. Well, there's that, so that's a 4. And here, we start on the B, which is a 2. And this is kind of the process I would do, Raven, to kind of help you out until you get to know it better. This one starts on an E. So we go up here, that's a 5. This one starts on a G, sorry. Starts on a G. Okay, so that's that 7 diminished. And this one starts on an A. So that's the 1. So we write that down. And then our very last one starts on middle C. So surprise, surprise, I don't have a middle, I didn't write a middle C in. But if I go over here, the next note down would be that middle C. And if it's going 4, 5, 6, 7, what comes before 4 would be 3. So 3, that's the 3 chord too. And that's how you would do that. You would do it the same for the D major too. It's all the same. Let me know if this helps.